Hi, this is Jason. So I'm here at the UNAFF Film Festival. Well, the UNAFF. FF stands for Film Festival. So one of the great things about coming to all these film festivals is I meet some amazing people that come to see my film and come to see other films. And today I want to introduce you to some of the people that I've met for the first time today. I just met Danny and Sabina. So Danny is actually, and Sabina are going to give me some tips on what comes up next with the stage of MS, about where I'm at. Because Sabina has had MS for longer than me, actually. How long has it been?
Since 1988.
So since 1988. So with that, I'm just going to ask Danny some questions, and then we'll just go through all the different things that we learned. So Danny, so at this stage of MS, what are some of the different things that I could benefit from, you think, that I don't at the end of music?
So as we spoke about, I would say that the things that you could benefit from are some of the physical therapy aspects that are not normal physical therapy. There might be some splinting. Dynasplints, really helpful. They've helped Sabina a great deal. As you know that as your muscles atrophy from lack of use, your muscles want to curl up on you, and the way to avoid that is with these Dynasplints. They actually help to flex your muscles back out and kind of keep your muscles at a flex point, so that
Awesome.
you can still have a spasm, which I'm sure you probably do,
Yeah.
and these Dynasplints would let you have that spasm and then return your arm to the position that they were in.
Great. That's exactly what's going on with my arm.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, and they have hand splints that actually help to flex the fingers. They have elbow splints, flex those, and Sabina uses knee splints as well, Dynasplints, all for the same purpose: have a spasm, return to a flexed position,
Wow.
so that your muscles don't just curl up and you're not fighting. A lot of splints are fixed splints, and when you have a spasm, they hurt. When you have a spasm, well, these don't. These actually give and then help to return.
That sounds really great. And then, as you saw, I drive with my head these days, and Sabina uses something similar. Is that right?
Exactly. Sabina uses what they call a head array to drive her chair with.
Yeah.
She's got a different setup than you. She used to have the ASL setup that you have now, but now she has a different setup with proximity switches. So she doesn't actually have to touch these switches to drive. She only has to come close to them, and the closer
Wow.
she gets to them, the more that they'll turn in that direction.
Wow.
The faster. Yeah. So these are proximity switches.
I've never heard of them.
Exactly, yeah. No, Sabina's got this top-notch chair. We're really grateful. And this is all brought to us because we fight with the state of California, the Medi-Cal system, and they see that there's a medical necessity. The medical necessity gets met by doctors signing off on it. Once that medical necessity gets met, then we find a vendor. The vendor then supplies the needs that Sabina has, and we got lucky to find a local vendor that has some really good equipment that makes it so that Sabina can actually have some independence.
So Sabina can actually, this could be the last thing I asked, but Sabina can actually speak and speak through something called a Dynavox?
Right, it's a Tobii Dynavox, and it's a speech augmentative device.
Yeah.
Sabina's been having a lot of speech difficulties, as you well know.
Yeah,
you are
I am.
also. And so we follow your videos, and we see, and I just am so grateful to have this opportunity to share this stuff with you.
Yeah.
The Tobii Dynavox is something that, Jason, you can't use your hands that well anymore, I hate to tell you, but and Sabina hasn't been able to use her hands since 2001.
Yeah.
And so using your hands, especially in your field of work, is pretty detrimental.
That's right.
So now this Tobii Dynavox has a scanning switch setup where you could actually have one or two switches that you could use. Can you even move a finger?
Nope.
Okay, so you can use it on your head, you can use it on your wheelchair.
Yeah.
They can set up switches on the wheelchair with this device attached to your wheelchair, and it actually speaks. You can have there's a whole bunch of different voices. You can pick one of them. You can actually record your own voice and use it. There's a whole, it's predictive text on it, everything that you need for communication,
Wow.
and then also all the social media things that you need are attached to this Tobii Dynabot.
Really?
So these are things that Sabina's just learning how to navigate it, but I really think it's something that could be beneficial in your progression. I just think that it could. I think that we want to keep hearing from you, Jason. Jason, you're the voice of many.
That's great. So you might hear from me sometime soon through a Tony Dynabox. And
It's a Tobii Dynabot.
Tobii Dynabox.
Yeah, that's okay.
So with that, I'll say bye and thank you for listening, and till next time. Thank you so much for watching. Check the video out on the right, and be sure to like and subscribe. And tell your friends.